Use your microphone.
What up, fellas? I'm Malaki. If you guys don't know me already, I sit in the same seat you guys are in right now. And honestly, I wouldn't think like in a million years I'd be coming back and talking. Like I knew something that's gonna help you guys more than you guys already got here. And my story is crazy enough just hearing it from the outside, but I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. So that day, I got an offer. One of the best days of my life. It felt like a movie driving to the field. We're playing Powers. It's the best game of our lives. We're kicking their butts and like no other. It's like that dream come true. Like you're beating that rival school, those prep kids that like think they're everything. And it's one tackle that like we've seen everybody take a tackle. We've seen everybody here take a tackle, and this one tackle was the one tackle that got me down, and it flipped my world upside down. And at that time, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to be shooken up like that, have my scholarships, my athletic career, have everything thrown down the trash for one play. One play that I could have sat out, one play that I could have said, like, I could have ran another way. I could have took one step to the right, one step to the left. But it's not about those steps to the left and the right. It's about, like, that step forward. Because it's easy to step to the right and the left. It's easy to go backwards. It's easy to say no. But as Raiders, we rise and we fight. And, like, that's what I learned from all my coaches, from everybody, from this experience alone. That, like, it's not... You don't know what you really have in store until you come up to that battle. But that reason why, like my reason why, was my mom, and my family, and my coaches that all poured everything into me, just like everybody's pouring into you right now. Like, it would be disrespectful of me to let people pull all this energy into me and not show them that it's for something. All these guys wake up early mornings, trying to make a plan so you guys can look good. And while we're sitting there looking and like, oh man, this plan sucks. This like, why are we running this play? Like, we know this didn't work. But you gotta trust the process. Because at a point, I didn't trust the process. I didn't think like the doctors came in that room that day and told me I would not walk again. I would be lucky to even like see a field again. And no one prepares you for that. No one prepares you for that time when somebody has to tell you this is your last time playing your sport. But just like resiliency, like I didn't take that. I didn't say, yeah, you guys said I can't play sports, I'm just gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna get good at school. No, no one can tell you that your dream is crazy. Because if you're dreaming that big, they should tell you you're crazy. Everybody's dream is crazy until it happens. Like, no one thinks, like, I couldn't even believe it at that time being told I was around 15 minutes to a half an hour away from losing my leg at a hole, from a knee down. And you see those people around you that take that as an effect. Like my parents, your parents pour everything into you. Like, the reason you are here today is because of your parents. And I can't thank mine enough. Because in that hospital bed, those late nights where I'm sitting, it's 4 cement walls, a TV, and my leg just propped up, there's no one else there for you besides your parents. And you guys gotta like take that into consideration, because like we regret the time that we don't spend with our family. And like, everything can be taken from you. And I was shown this. I was hurt really bad, and I thought that was the lowest I could go. And then after my first year of trying to rehab, I got news that like more stuff is going wrong. More stuff is going wrong in my life. And being in a state where I'm trying to fight mentally and physically to try to get back to my sport, and hearing the news that like your mom is close to being at the end, like no one prepares you for that. And we sit in practice and we prepare for the perfect moment, like when you make the right block, when you pull fast enough, but no one prepares you for that time when that guard doesn't pull and that linebacker's blitzing, and it's just you and him at the hole. And in life, that's how it's going to be. It's going to be you and that person standing in front of you that's going to be trying to stop you. And like, it's hard to like sum it into words. Like, you have to become a man fast. And like right now, you guys are learning from the best men I've ever seen do it. That have taught me to get through the stuff I get through today. And like, there's no challenge that you can't come to your brothers that's sitting in this room right now, and your fathers that step in when some people don't have fathers and some people don't have the people that they can go to. You always have your coaches that are going to be here no matter what. There's no amount of money that's going to take them away from you just because they're here right now. Like, you could have seen this program was going down and people saw this program as something bad, but look at who stepped up here and is making the changes one step at a time, and it's all because of trust. You guys have to trust each other. Once you don't trust each other, that's when things start going bad. You got to trust your linebacker across from you to fill the hole so you can wash over top. You got to make sure that your lineman is running the right way so you can get those yards. And it's a team effort. Just like when anything goes down, like an ankle, anything, no one prepares you to get hurt because it's scary. It's scary to think that like the adversity can get worse, and it will get worse. It's life. Life will punch you in the face as hard as it can, and it doesn't discriminate who you are, your background, your family. No one. It does not discriminate. You can be on the highest day of your life, and you can lose it all right then and there. And it's all about, you got to be resilient through those moments. Those moments, they're going to punch you, but you got to have a strong reason why. That reason why you stand up, the reason why you keep fighting, the reason, and people might call you crazy for your reason. They might just like, it's not anybody else's place to tell you where your dreams can die or will die. Because the difference between a champion mindset and every other mindset is grit. Grit's not a feeling, it's a mindset that tells you when everyone's telling you to give up, when your back's against the wall, you're taking jab after jab, and life won't give up on you. And that grit and that moment when you stand up and you say, you know what, life is hard. Life is super hard. But you know what, as long as I got breath in these lungs, I'm gonna keep fighting. And it's every down. It's fighting like it's your last down. Because if I told you guys that your next game this week will be your last game, how hard would you play? When you knew it was your last time to play that sport, your last time to suit up with your friends, last time you get to say like, let's go Raiders, and run out to that field, like, no one told me it was going to be my last time. They said it's just another game. It's another game. But it was my last time. And I'm here to tell you guys, like, even on that last play, I watched that play time and time again, trying to see what I could have done better, see what like maybe would have got me hurt. But at the end of the day, I look at that play and I see that I gave everything I had. I did not leave anything left to be questioned. No one could question my work ethic. No one could question how bad I wanted it for my team, how bad I wanted the extra yard. And sometimes that's where it comes. That's all mental. No one had to tell me, Malaki, go fight for the extra yard. Malaki, get up and go work out for your team. It's all on you and you guys only. And these seniors this year have a lot of stepping up to do. Being more vocal. Today is the day you build your legacy. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. Today is where you show somebody that this is how I want to work. I want to work like that dude, but be better than him. You don't aim for the stars, you shoot past it. You don't want to be the best here. You want to be the best in the world. You want to keep reaching. Don't let anyone tell you can't reach any further. There are no limitations in this world. Because at some point, someone told me I wasn't going to walk. And look at it. I'm living proof that doctors can be wrong. That the world can be wrong. That the books that tell you what should or shouldn't happen can be wrong. It's all here. Here and here. Those late nights in the hospital bed, no one told me like, oh Malachi, you're going to have these such terrible thoughts that you don't even want to speak them again. Because those thoughts at that late night, it's 2 a.m., I can't sleep, I'm in pain. No one could imagine those thoughts that are going through somebody's head at that point. But it's this team. It's this team that kept me out of that drought. It's this team that I see in every one of your guys' eyes right now how passionate you are. Because that guy on your right and your left, this could be their last time playing the sport again. So how hard are you going to work so that this guy here and this guy here is going to look good? It's not about you anymore. You're a team now. It's you gotta make your teammates look good. That's what the MVP is about. You gotta make your teammates look good at any cost. It can cost you a leg, but I promise you I gave it my all. And if you guys knew it was your last play, how would you play? If it was your last play, your last time you could ever play a sport again, wouldn't you run a little harder? Juke a little harder? Maybe block? If you knew you could have made that block to stop that kid from getting hurt, would you have made that block? It's doing your job 100% of the time, 100%. There's no plays off. That's when your teammates start losing. When you start taking a play off. And do you want to be that guy that's sitting at the end of the day saying, I could have made that block to stop that guy from getting hurt? Or I could have stopped that block to let that guy score a touchdown. And we would have won the game right then and there. There's about 10 plays at the end of every game that could have made or break that game. Don't be one of those plays. And once you work to never be one of those plays, that's when you start seeing everything start moving smoothly. Man, it's been a pleasure, guys. Shoot. I'm sorry if I rambled on a little too much, but I want you guys to know that it does not discriminate who's gonna get hurt, who's gonna catch that bad break. But it's all about your heart and your mentality. Will you get up when you're knocked down? How hard can you get punched and get right back up? That's true strength right there. Not how much you can lift, not how many yards you put up. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up. And I want to leave you guys with just play for that senior, play for that junior, play for that sophomore. And this week I want to see every play like it's your last play. Because who knows if it's going to be your last play? I didn't know. There were no signs that told me, hey, this might be your last play. You shouldn't have done this. It was a great day. 3 touchdowns. Who would have called it better? And that was the day. And you guys see secondhand what could happen. It would be dumb if you guys don't take this and learn from it. Or do you want to be the guy that gets this happen to him and then you have to learn? I really love this program. Some days, it may be hard, coach is on your butt, but it's only for the love. It's all love here. It's all for the name on the front, not the name on your back. Let's have a great week this week. We had a great practice today, seniors. I like what we see, but I need vocal. I need the juniors to not have to question if they're doing it right or wrong. And I know it's a new offense for everybody, but you've been here longer. You know how things should run. Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me out today.
Appreciate this cattle. Okay, I got this. He's like a son to me, okay? He was the best captain on that team. And her, he went down. But to see what he's become now, he's been resilient and how he's got past that and the leader he is today is something I want you guys to take from this, okay? Leadership is not how tough you are physically, it's how tough you are mentally, like he said. And he's one of the toughest kids I know mentally. And if you take anything away from that, learn that his mentality and how he overcomes adversity every single day, his leg still hurts. He gets out of bed and he leads by example. Okay? So when you're tired or you're sore or your thumb hurts and you come to practice, think about this guy and how to be mentally tough and to be a leader for this team. Okay? Very proud of this man here, and I'm proud of what he taught you guys today. Okay? Thank you.
Once a Raider, always a Raider. So Malachi's going to break us down Raiders on 3. The door is always open. You got it? All right, everybody up on Malachi. We'll break down. Make sure you shake a hand. Make sure everybody gets in inside. There we go.
All right, boys, let them proud.
Raiders on 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders!